Morning! Hello and welcome to our daily vlog of life on a beef and arable farm. Today's going to be quite busy because we've got a couple of loads of cattle going. We've got to get a few cattle out, I think. So on top of that, we've got to feed all the cows, bed them down. Then there's only me, and my dad, because Andy's in Devon, but he's back tomorrow. So my dad and Em are down there with the lights on, just feeding some of the cows. And if you watched yesterday's video, I finished early, so I didn't put the bales out, so that means I've got to do that first. Andy would be very disappointed with me because he likes everything to be ready in the morning so we can just fire away and get going. But yeah, I've got to jump on the 9 metre, it's in the back of the shed there, put some bales round, and then we can start strawing the cattle down. So I'm on it now. I'm just going to go and try and find where these guys have put the spikes. Oh, put me in the shed. I don't like them putting them in the shed here. Because I floated all the concrete in this shed by hand, and then people put the spikes down in there and it chips little bits of the concrete off, and it really annoys me. Right, I've got the bales out. Oh, it's dark in here, isn't it? We'll jump on the 6130 and get some straw blown out. I just got proper with straw. Sorry, Bless her, she was just, as I was going out, I turned the PTO off. It was just the last little bit of straw came out of the spout, like just floated out and dropped on her head. Oh. Well, I can't believe you. It was a big lump, weren't it? Oh no. Yeah, so when it's finishing off, you see that? It just like chucks a little last bit out sometimes. And that's the bit that Em decided to walk under. Talking about the bit that you decided to walk under.
Oh, you decided you were going to not have the spout the right way.
My spout was pointed down, out of the way.
It never gets me. Just when I stand there, so I think it was down to you.
Well, it's a different driver. I'm not Andy.
Well, you should be more like Andy.
You should be opening your eyes. I'm blaming you, you know. Yeah. Dad's feeding out on the TM. Em's got a hood up this time. So this tractor is revving up and doing a regen at the minute. Which reminds me, I said about New Zealand not having AdBlue, didn't I? Now, there were a few people came on and said, yeah, we've had we're from New Zealand, we've had AdBlue for like years. And then one person said, it is on some types of John Deere tractors and then not on others. So I think maybe the regulations are a little bit different, but they do have AdBlue. So I was wrong, they do have AdBlue, but I just seen a video and it was in a dealership and the guy was opening all the tractors and there was literally no AdBlue stuff on any of it. So whether they took it off, if they took it off, they've done a really good job because it just looked like it was how it came out of the factory. But I may well have misled you in saying that New Zealand don't have AdBlue, because they do. So while I was trying to find out about AdBlue in New Zealand, which is very difficult to find out if you're searching from UK Google or whatever, I did find that there's been like protests by farmers in New Zealand because the government's been trying to impose a tax on farm emissions. So I think there were a lot of the headlines were like cow burp tax and cow fart tax and all that kind of thing. So yeah, it looks like the government in New Zealand's like coming down on farmers, which, like, we all need to reduce these emissions, right? But like, we're talking about food, aren't we? Here? Like, this is an essential part of living as a society. So there is going to be emissions. Why not really clamp down on transport? Like, stop importing all this food from different corners of the earth when we can produce it ourselves. I know, obviously, bananas, we can't really grow bananas in UK, or if somebody wants to correct me, then we're going to have to get bananas from somewhere else in the world. But if we're talking about beef, if we're talking about lamb, if we're talking about pork, wheat, all these products that we can grow, all these vegetables that we can grow, potatoes, things like that, why aren't we just reducing our emissions by not importing these from wherever? New Zealand lamb. Why are we importing New Zealand lamb? Sorry, the New Zealanders watching, but why are we doing that when we can produce our own? Yeah, so I don't know. I think with these emissions and these targets, yes, I think we need to reduce them, blah blah blah. But are we coming down on the right industries by hitting farming? I don't think so, personally. But it's an easy target, isn't it? It always seems to be an easy target to hit the farmers. So I've just jumped in the Scania. We're going to fill this with diesel so we can give off some more emissions. Here I am. That's the price. You can tell everybody's off for Christmas. There's literally nobody in this petrol station. Well, this is getting expensive. So when I topped it up, it was 400 and odd quid. So, yeah, expensive. Em is just doing a few mixes. I think she's going to finish early today. She's got a few loads of cattle to go in, but I can do the feeding up pretty much either with my mum or on my own. So I'll just get a few bits done. So Em's just cutting out fodder beet pulp there. Ready to do a mix in a minute. And I've got the Scania backed up so we can get these guys loaded. But I think it's time for a coffee. I'm back out, strawing up. We've got my dad loaded up and he's gone. Yeah, I've just got this to finish off. Em's doing the mix while we speak. Keeping everything busy. Well, it's getting fairly wet here in South Yorkshire. It's lovely, lovely, lovely weather. Me and Em are just busy waiting to do something, but I can't do it because the pump's on. That's better. Em's turned the air compressor off. It's time to do a mix of mentions. Now, it is a happy birthday to Lucas Walker, which I said yesterday. David Tullock, and which I think was for yesterday, but it just got done late. I did the mix mention after. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. It came through after, yeah. And then Alfie Pythian. Pythian? I think is that Python? No, Pythian. Pythian. Don't ask me, I'm dyslexic. But anyway, he's 8 today. No, on Friday. So I'll try and remember to put it in on Friday. But I'm terrible, and I know I'll forget, and it gets lost in it. So if you are going to put a mix of entry on, try and do it on the day in the morning, and then I can get them up and away. Right, me and I have got a couple of cattle to get out, and then we're on it. Well, thank you very much for donating to Yorkshire Air Ambulance, saving lives every day. Money goes straight to the charity. Link to get on Mixed Mentions is in the description below. Business. We have to have the compressor on because our crush runs on air. Talking to YouTube, Em. Come on, nice and steady. Almost stop. See, everything works on air. Comes in, automatically shuts behind it. The walls of the crush squeeze in to restrain the animal, calm him down a bit so we can do the clipping and not get kicked. Oh, that's the plan. So it's only 12 o'clock, but we're just gonna feed the big pens again. Hopefully we'll have enough meals to take us through until the afternoon, and then that means Em can poodle off home. You doing anything fancy and interesting, exciting?
No idea.
Just chilling.
No idea.
No idea. Right, so I'm making this as though it's end of video, Em, but I don't think it is because I'm going to go and get some straw in a bit and bits and bobs like that. But you're going. I'm going to... You're going. I'm going to have my Christmas dinner tonight, you know, at the farm. Yeah.
Oh, I heard.
Family Christmas dinner.
Ben said so.
Yeah, so that should be nice. But now, right now, I'm going to go and have my lunch because I'm hungry. Are you hungry? Oh, do you know what I had last night? Have you ever had one? Taco Bell.
I've never had it. I've thought about it loads of times, but never.
Yeah. I thought it was quite a reasonable price for what you got.
Oh, it is reasonable price.
Yeah.
But
I had like a burrito thing, volcano burrito. It had like beef and in a wrap, and then but chips are weird. Yeah, like they've got, you know, like you have paprika on, but it's like overkill with
spice.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into spice.
I didn't think you'd be into spice, to be honest. Yeah, that didn't shock me. But yeah, no, loads. Like to a point where I'll eat everything, but like, I was like, I can't eat any more of these. Too much. So
Too much
yeah,
spice.
there we go. Right, I'm gonna have my dinner anyway. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. So I've just had my dinner now. Got all my bits out of the car with me tripod and my suction mount. So I might do a live now. So if you're not subscribed and you've not pressed the little bell, you'll not find out about this sort of thing. But if you do, you will, and then you can ask me questions and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to go and do a 5-10 minute live while I just bring the bales round. Yep, so I'll jump in here, get all my stuff set up, and we'll go on live. So I've got all the straw put out. I did that on a live where we had a little chat about of other things, Prime energy drinks, and the guy from Wakey Wines. So if you want to check that out, Tom Pemberton was chatting on it as well. So we're talking about maybe making I was saying that he ought to make a Tom Pemberton energy drink, maybe out of milk or something, like milk power, or I don't know, like just having a bit of a laugh and joke about that. So if you want to check that out, it is in the live section if you want to rewatch it. Right, I'm gonna just go and get the lorry keys because we got another load of cattle to take in. Ah, who we got here? Must be Flash Ash. All right, Ash.
Not bad.
Had a good Christmas.
Yeah, not bad.
Good. What are you doing? What are you doing after Christmas? Are you still on carrots?
Possibly.
Or you done all potatoes, haven't you?
Yeah, potatoes are done.
Carrots to do.
Carrots.
So if you want some carrots, Ash is your man. So Ash is taking a bird feeder in his posh car, but does anybody reckon that might smash his window? Go on then, Ash. I reckon it's close, that.
Be alright.
Will it stop?
It'll
Oh!
stop
Oh, nearly. Nearly. It's a good job Ash turned up. I've got him working now. I needed one more cow because we'd miscounted. So I was trying to get one out on my own. And then luckily Ash turned up just out of the blue. So he's been raked into doing a job with me now.
I'm going to see how many rats are about tonight, I think.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, see how many. Yeah. No.
I've got a new gun for Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just need to get some sights. You've got a spare one, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I have put the date on it.
Oh, they'll do. You on YouTube, mate?
I am.
Yeah.
You are?
Why am I on YouTube?
I don't know, we're trying to wind you up about guns.
Yeah, well, that's Charlotte. She wants my own this, I want something in return.
She wants your undies, does she?
You said she wants me pants.
I don't know. So Ash has been off-roading and look at the crap in his wheels. Hey? No point having wheel weights in them. Look at this. Because he's helped me out, I'm going to wash his wheels. Yeah, I've decided to go the whole hog and just blast it all off because we can't be having this disrespectful dirt on this sticker. Is that right, Ash?
Yeah.
Right, is this sort of the most satisfying thing?
Done. Job's done.
You guess what it is yet? So I just fed these guys. They're not hungry though. So just getting the last few pens fed. These guys are hungry. I've even cleaned the windows on Andy's tractor, so he's got a nice welcome back. To be fair, he does clean them for me when he goes away, so I'm just returning the favour now. So that's everything put away for the night. Please remember, if you have liked today's video, remember to press that like button. It's somewhere down here. It's like a thumbs up, and it really helps the channel. And subscribe if you've not already. And that's about it from me today. Ash has just gone around there shutting the gates, and we're having Christmas dinner at the farm now with all the family, so that should be nice. Andy's back tomorrow. I think I've already just said that. And full team. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Bye bye.